Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for the Lamplighters League. And we are in the middle of a heist mission, trying to steal some sort of treasure. But let's keep going. We got some lore over here. Ruminations on the sulfur-born summoners, written in a spindly hand with mottled purple ink. Of all of Strum's puppets, they are the foulest, these creatures of sulfur and flame. As they pantomime the occultic arts, so do they mock the true lords of the tower, the same court that Lord Strum claims to lead. Beware the summoner's sulphurous curse, the sting of its searing caress. Take heed of the corpse bugs that swarm at its feet, the scarabs of death and decay. For these are not true arts of magic, but imitations spun from death. They are vile in the eyes of the beautiful ones. Blessed be their names. Lucretia, Nicastro. Assuming that's what she was talking about, one of those little dudes. Stress remedy, which we are stressed out. Not this rate. It was the last match, wasn't it? Or last map. We were stressed out, wasn't it? An Anubis statue reclines on its plinth, far from the tomb it once guarded.
I'll take this.
Supply crate. Sure if we'd be able to climb up there or not, but it does not look like we can. Ruminations on the sulfur-born infernals. A mockery of our devouring king, the dead made to dance and spit flame. Strum's red sulfur is a tool of corruption, and the life it restores is a lie. True resurrection is beyond Lord Strum and his malignant crystal plague. These mummy things are but curse-ridden puppets, as soulless as Marteau's machines. When the tower is ours, we will unmake Strum's sulfur, for its poison has no place in the drowned world to come. It's interesting that these guys are working together, but also hate each other.
Not a bad hand.
Probably pretty typical of bad guys. I guess we'll give you the second wind here.
Yeah, I can use this.
Why do you not let me? There we go.
Easy as pie. This always works. Except when it don't.
Clear out a couple of those guys. Another little spawny point over here. I guess we can keep throwing some of these things out. Might as well. We got them available.
Cause some trouble.
Actually, you might be able to. I was gonna say. Oh, I was hoping it would be this one that would hit that. That's all right. So we still got rid of several guys. 5 enemies is not going to be a problem here. Although, one of them at least is a mummified dude. Alright, same as always. Start off with the light 'em up.
Light 'em up!
Okay. We didn't get any damage on it, looks like, but we did get him marked. No shield break, though. So can we barrage that guy back there? We can barrage that guy back there. Just a little bit here. Might not be a bad move here.
Y'all may want to start running.
And it's going to be the most total damage that we can do. It's spread out, obviously. Things are still alive. But it is like, what was that? Like 180 points of damage. It's not bad. What we might do is actually bless and give action points back here.
Please let this bring some justice to the world.
Get you to move first. Not quite going to be able to kill things, but we can do a little bit of damage here.
Isn't that a lovely
Or we can just
sight?
straight up crit. Never mind. I mean, we do have increased crit, so that is fair. 1 out of 3 chances of critting. Twice. I'm sure that's exactly how crits work. I think I hit the wrong button, but that's okay. I didn't mean to hit that particular ability. I meant to hit the other ability. That's going to be fine. Hey, you still have an action point, don't you? Yeah. Okay, well, then, that seems okay. I mean, he could be able to do a crit shot, right? If I give him something. Let's actually give him a Hasten Flask here. Oh, we don't have ammo. I always forget how much ammo. Does it show how much ammo he has when I hover over him? I'm sure there's a way to see that. I just wasn't paying attention. It's fine, because we can still get a good shot off here. Something.
All right, let's have some fun.
Got a little bit of armor
Good shot,
shred.
Ace.
It'll all work out. Oh, and you actually still have... Oh, that doesn't take a point. I did not realize that did not take an action point. Silly me. I can actually still give action points back, which is interesting, but I'm not going to. Not in this case. I think we're just going to take the shots here. I mean, we got to see what this guy does at some point. Nice. There's just a bunch of little buggies. And we're going to have this thing popping, which we knew about. Alright, we do got to get the reload on you. Can we just go right into a light 'em up?
Come on out now.
Knowing exactly where to strike helps.
There we go.
Yep. And then we're going to move you over here. Be ready for this. I think we're just going to kite away from that person, actually. You got enough ammo to do some stuff here, so we're going to move you up this way. And possibly Overwatch here. Might not hit anything, but you never know. Same thing for you, but you have no ammo, so we're going to move you up here. Take the reload.
And here I thought this party was exclusive.
We are going to get the Overwatch shot. Nice. Alright. Not very good shots on anything at the moment at all. So we can get a flanking shot on you.
Damn, I'm good.
Could just get the crit. Make it easy on ourselves. Honestly, you might just be better off overwatching behind us here when this person comes this way. But let's get a shot off first somewhere. I mean, 50-50. We know that these reasonably good chance of at least one of them hitting, right? So we'll take it, and then we will overwatch the second one because she has to move melee.
Anyone moves, I'll put them down.
All right. I mean, we can knock you back.
You stay away from me.
And then just do some damage over here, maybe.
Going somewhere?
A little bit more damage than I would have liked, but it's alright. We'll be okay. Might need to group up and get a heal here in a moment. Alright, first off, you are going to take nothing against you, apparently. So we're going to move over to get a flanking shot on both of these guys. And get crits on both of them. apparently. And then you are going to just, I guess, straight up shoot this person. I was gonna say, if we get a crit on the second one, we got it. Perfect. Alright, we do need to get some heals. I wish we could just do her heal right now, but
This
it's
should
alright.
tip the odds in our favor.
What we got back over here? Frag grenade. Nobody's got room for that. I mean, everybody's got a heal. I mean, are we gonna actually run into anybody else? Probably. I think we've at least got to heal you.
This is fine. I've danced through worse. A souvenir.
Some supplies. Tyrannosaurus Rex. The specimen was unearthed in a joint excavation between the Montana Paleontographic Institute and the Royal Cartographical Society.
Should be of interest to Locke.
Intel. I think there's one more of those mummy dudes over here, isn't there?
Not bad.
That
I'll
we
take it.
ignored earlier? Or am I misremembering? Oh, maybe we already got it. Okay. The blade of the sword shimmers where it touches the stone into which it's embedded. A trick of the light, perhaps. It's a sword in the stone. Oh, we got some ether. Perfect. Like there was supposed to be more ether in this run, but I'm either just blind or something.
What do we have here?
Maybe it's back here. Is this the room we started in? I think this is the room we started in, isn't it? Alright, well. Hopefully we just get some from finishing the mission.
And we're home free.
Now the goods are Locke's problem. He can get them where they need to go.
Oh, we did get 5 ether. Okay. So maybe we got 6 off that because we got the extra one. Valuable resources can be found on most missions. Explore the environment to find them. Yeah, we've been definitely doing more of that. Making sure we get plenty of exploration done. 7 skill points. Too bad we can't find the thing that gives him his boost. The companions. Plus a rank 2 conduit here. Debuff ability. Cast a shocked hazard. I mean, it's good for some of the guys we go against, right? Because some of them are more prone, what am I trying to say? Less resistance to shocked or fire or whatever else it may be. When using buff, okay, we already have a companion there. I think we just burn both of these, honestly. I think it's going to be fine. I mean, at the very least, we can upgrade these other ones that we already been using. We got 7 ether now. That's pretty solid. Bunch of threat bumps up, though. Just not great. Alright, let's go check out what we can do with our ether.
It warms the heart to help you.
He gives us a medkit 2 and a healing elixir, as well as unlocking tier 2 items at the supplier. I mean, there's so many good things further into both of these.
You need something special from me?
Attacks gain plus 33% chance. I cannot talk. Attacks gain a plus 33% chance to reload +1 ammo to the magazine. This feels really useful, especially for what's her name, who almost always has to reload. After missing attack, gain plus 15% hit chance for 1 attack. That's actually pretty good too. Yeah, I feel like we've got to take this.
That will please you.
I might even take
Sure.
that, to be honest. Reload abilities grant agents next attack 100% crit chance. Reload actions gain 30% chance to gain 1. Okay, all of these are good down this entire stretch. So we've got to grab all this stuff. We don't know what KA is, but we don't have that yet. Still have 2 ether, which we could grab the shred armor.
Divine blessings.
Which is not bad. I mean, also clearing debuffs might not be a bad move at some point, to be fair.
I've been working on good stuff. Good stuff?
I think we'll hold off. I think we're going to hold on to the last couple points here.
Looking good out
Anything
there,
we want to do with
champ.
this supplier? I don't think so. We got so many mods here that we have available to us. All right, let's go back to our agents. We got 10 skill points. I mean, he doesn't have anything else that we really desperately want to go after right now. I mean, more stress maximum would be good. Obviously, better barrage is always good. But we don't use barrage that much. I'm really saving up for the stuff down here, specifically this one. So until we get whatever that is, which I wish it would tell us when we hovered over, I don't think we need that. So I think we come over to her. Upon killing an enemy, Sophia's cooldowns are reduced by 1. That's pretty solid. Whenever she uses an ability or a consumable to heal somebody, she gets an AP. That's also very good. Plus, I mean, just generally get bleeds. Bleeds, usually, especially for high health mobs, are really, really solid as well. Honestly, I think we'll take the bleed. And then I think we might swing back over to you and see if there's anything we can grab for you. Causes knockdown on crit. 2 Overwatch. Actually, 2 Overwatch might be better, especially for one of those times when we stack her onto the little teleport mop thingamajigger. Yeah, I think we'll grab that. Perfect. I'm happy with all that. Okay. What time is it? We have about 9 minutes left on the episode. So let's see what we got over here. We got more Marteau. I mean, at some point we got to go after this thing up here. I mean, everything's going to start just growing, right? Like, there's nothing we can do about that. I mean, there's also something to be said for just going for whichever one's the most total threat, because it's just 3 total threat. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's time for go for the big mission. It is still 10 skill points. It's going to put everything just basically to the next line, though, but I don't think there's anything we can do about it. It's only a two skull difficulty. Infiltrate Assumption House and eliminate the deep story that nests inside. And the caster or defector won't reveal what he knows of an abyssal nectar until the monster that haunts him is dead. This is a critical mission, so we'll take the critical mission. Time to get this one done, I think. I think we're in a good place with our team. Who will even whisper of abyssal nectar? Few have ever escaped the cult that calls it its holiest of holies. But sometimes a terrible shock, along with a healthy fear of ocean, can lead a lost man to shore. My agents found one such, a former devotee to the undersea god who now says he'll happily spill about the nectar. But only if we kill a creature that has stalked him since doubt first entered his heart. The creature nests in Assumption House on Old Nicastro Estate. No trap could be better baited, but it's the best lead the League has had on abyssal nectar in 200 years.
Assumption House. The beast that hunts our informant is here.
Somewhere.
The sooner this thing is dead, sooner we'll get our lead on the nectar. Let's go.
Okay. Don't see anything behind us. Forward we shall go. Oh, there's something over there.
Couldn't pay me enough to walk patrol in a place like this.
Uncle, thank you ever so much for your kind invitation. What a pearl this Assumption House is. I cannot imagine a better place to carry out our task to fruition. My sister and I have done as you asked, hosting salons and socials for police, politicians, and the local gentry. Intimidation and bribery is an intoxicating combination, and before long they were eating out of the palms of our hands. Should any of our new friends prove foolish enough to raise voice against us, Lucretia will be quick to silence them. As you're no doubt aware, she is quite efficient. In half a year's time, the tide will bloom red, and initiations will begin once more. My daughters will be among them, and she will earn my mother's name. How much brighter Assumption House will feel with a child inside, and how much she will learn of the priesthood. We must prepare her, Lucretia and I, for her future is ripe with our triumph. I've seen it in visions, Uncle, as you have, I'm sure. She'll use the Banished Court to achieve our ends. She'll make the tower her plaything. The Devouring King will be reborn, but only if my daughter is ready. In his name, Vieira. Who is your daughter?
This should buy you some time.
The once lavish furnishings are damp to the touch and reek of salt and mildew. Oh, we got something back here.
The floor feels strange, spongy, like walking on the ocean floor.
Row upon row of pristine tomes crowd the wet and sagging bookshelves. Their lustrous leathery covers shine invitingly in the half light. Metal kits. On the Slayers of the Deep, a gift and offering from our great devouring king. In form, they are quite similar to the Stalkers of the Deep. You will know him or them by their vibrant hue and the patterns woven into their mottled hides. Deep Slayer is the secret strength of the Nicastro line and has been from the time of antiquity. In his benevolence, our Abyssal Lord sent 100 immortal Deep Slayers to serve as our house guardians and instruments of war. Alas, their numbers have dwindled, and now but a handful remain. Our few remaining Deep Slayers are cherished and revered. At the Pump House, they stand sentry, destroying the foes of our faith. And at the Assumption House, they stand in the place of the Pelagic Maw himself, the overseers of initiation, and the ruin of the unworthy. Oh. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, no, no.
Sleep well.
Oh, it had it highlighted for just a moment, and it just didn't quite get there. It's fine, there's only 2 enemies, but that's a little bit annoying.
Gonna teach you to tangle with Eddie Sawyer.
Just get you finished off real quick, and then we'll move you up. Probably just to here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to double move you. That's alright. You can take care of this guy pretty easily.
A glass jaw.
Especially if we get a crit.
There's no reason to draw a fight out. End it quick as you can, however you can.
Alright, I didn't quite mean to do that way, but it worked out very easily. The Journal of Janos Nicastro drank today. Clearly our recent losses are a mark of divine interference. The tampering of some other god, or perhaps the accursed Lamplighters and the infernal undrawn hand. The situation calls for insight, and the abyssal nectar is the wellspring from which inspiration flows. And so I drank from dawn to dusk, and I let him steer my mind. Thus was a great vision born, which I have ordered done. Our magnificent new Assumption House will double as a cathedral to our devouring king. I've seen it in my dreams, a ritual of initiation with our remaining Deep Slayers as proxies for our king. The clergy did not like my edict, but that was plain as day, but neither did they challenge it, for I am the Nicastro, a seer of signs and omens. By the divine will of our Abyssal Lord, I will shepherd this house to glory. Our influence will grow, and by the turn of the next century, our king will be reborn. Oh, what was that over there?
Should be of interest to Locke.
Some intel. A busy day. Broke bread with shipwrights from Sweden, Denmark, and the Kingdom of Prussia. Each played his case to maintain and service our shipping fleet. Their attempts to woo me over fell on deaf ears, for the Nicastro line has its own methods, those sanctioned by our devouring king. After ridding myself of these nuisances, I busy myself with letters from the priesthood, which has made great progress in India, the Americas, and the Scandinavian states. In Sweden, the cult has infiltrated the Aurora Society. Excerpts from the Cult Epiphany and the Brinewater hymns have already begun appearing in their literature. We will open a chapter in Stockholm soon. Satisfied that the faith continues to flourish, I turn my attention inward. A goblet of raw nectar, the gift of our devouring king, opened my eyes to his divine will. It was in this exalted state that I attended to matters of strategy. By this time next month, another dozen of our Deep Slayers will patrol the Baltics, sowing terror in our rivals and sinking their fleets. This time, Grapeshot will not touch them. I know it in my soul. The visions do not lie to those with faith enough to interpret them, as in the days of antiquity, our great house will rule the seas. Oh, got an Aether out of there. Nice. Good exploration. Oh, we'll get back here. Nothing. Okay, I guess we just got a key out of this section, so still, and the 8th, of course, so still worth coming down here. All right, well, before we go into the rest of the house, I think we're going to put a cut in there. Oh, actually, let me do a little more exploration in this room. Let's finish up this room, and then we'll put a cut in. See what's back here. There's some med kit. Okay. Which I don't think we need. Cool. All right, like I said, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll finish up this, find this big giant monster somewhere, and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.